Hello buddy, Glitch Ripper here. You can probably tell a lot has happened since I want to give myself a little sign there, because I'm going to need a bit of things for various actions, so yeah. Anyhow, as you can tell, a lot of things have happened since last time, including me getting my full plated corallium set. That took a lot of effort because of the immense crafting. Then again, I think I showed this one off, so never mind that part. But I did try looking for the Abyssal Wastelands version of a stronghold. Uh, in this exact version, trying to do so seems to be broken, so I can't find it. I might work out a solution otherwise, or I might wind up having a bit of calling in a favor. But anyhow, I thought that because that isn't going to be workable, that the whole armor situation got me thinking. I need to see if I can do that big test I was going to do with Draconic Evolution. And I guess I can get started now. I might also try getting started with some other aspects of it. But what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to smelt up draconium dust into like actual ingots, and that will allow me to get the armor and various other subcomponents. I will need some of the dust, and I might have to go back to the end at some point. In fact, let me think. Can I actually... Hello? Oh, yeah, that's that whole thing. Well, while I'm waiting, might as well reset my bubbles. That always happens. I don't have anything ether right now. Okay. Anyhow, thing is that I need to see how far this can go, and the reason why I got this is I'm thinking I might try getting a specialty furnace. Wait, how much does the dark matter furnace cost? Way too much. I don't have that many points. Seared furnace. I might try seared furnace, but what I'd really prefer to do is a. Hey, come on. Ah, there we go. Inferium furnace. This is like one of the easiest upgrades to do. So I'm gonna see. Was this the one that I needed? Was it the next one down? I keep having like moments where I have sudden lag with my interfaces. This is something that has happened before. It has been happening for a while. I don't know what mod side that is on. I wish I knew, so I could maybe make adjustments. Okay, Inferium Furnace. It gives me a slight boost to efficiency, which is nice. I need to start getting into those essences too, actually. How much would it cost for me to get a Master Infusion Crystal? Oh, that's right, because I defeated a boss, I got 4 Superium, so I can, in fact, go directly towards it. How much Prosperity Shards do I got? That's probably the wrong one I clicked on. With this, lag, that makes it a bit tricky. Okay, I have plenty. Like lots and lots and lots. And now that I've EMC'd those diamonds I can that I got on my journey, I can see that I really should have just grabbed one and kept it for this, because that's kind of what I need to do. Okay, let me see, it was that. Oh wait, I needed to get my actual Superium so I can actually do this part. You can always attack more bosses to get more of that. That is something special, is that you can kind of skip ahead just by defeating like the vanilla bosses like Wither or Ender Dragon. Oh, the timing of that was just superb. I mean, seriously, there's like, I could not have tried. I mean, there's seriously no way I could possibly have timed that better. I mean, really, that was just ridiculous. I think I need. Wow, that was like all of that exact stack. Okay, fair enough. Because I'm going to try to improve this furnace a few times before I do this, because the more efficiency I get, the better. So I think I can get special operations. So if I remember that it like goes through the pattern each time. Yeah, Prudentium darn lips. Prudentium furnace plus 35% efficiency. Now, that go up with, yeah, I can plus 60%. Superium is plus 85. That's gonna take a lot. Supremium Furnace is ridiculous, but there's another step. Ultimate Furnace. It's literally over 9,000. He did that just for the meme. So, yeah. Now, if I get some Wither Skeleton Skulls again, which is fairly easy with my cleaver, then I can also get a few things together and go for it. So, let's see just how efficient this is. I'm going to put in a stack here. I'm going to give myself 8 coal and see how well this does, because I want to see how close can I get to getting Draconic Evolution armor set up in one shot. And that partially begins right here, and block lag. It's moments like these that make me think that maybe, just maybe, it'd be better to just go with the Philosopher's Stone method. I mean, it's basically instant. But yeah, the reason why I need this is I need a ton of it. Because I'm going to need to make the Wyvern set first. And it's also very critical for me to test this set with engender mobs. And the reason why is very simple. There's different kinds of armor properties. Some are related to the entity tick that's usually set specifically for players. If that's true, then it usually doesn't work on mobs because it's set to players only. Although that can be manipulated in other ways, but most modders don't have any ability to really manipulate that function because apparently it's kind of hard set and difficult to bypass. But others are simply based on the armor being equipped and or some of its other properties. And this is why I'm very curious about whether or not they can use Draconic Evolution armor. I mean, obviously, me having a set myself will be awesome, and I can always pass it around because I can always unequip them. But if I can get any amount of Draconic Evolution armor, then I can test a very special property, the shields. The shields are special. They can create a powerful defensive buffer that can make you not quite invincible, but pretty darn close. Like, it's amusingly close. And yeah, I kind of had to relocate myself, so it was a bit interesting whenever I was trying to decipher if the strongholds were working, so I had to throw myself back. Oh, the poor rabbit. How did a rabbit drown? Oh. Houston, we may have a rust blade. Nope. But it smacked the ground hard, and I also need to start Evilcraft at some point, preferably soon, because I'm getting... Oh, this is something that's pretty good synergy, actually. And it's building up. Notice all the blood splatters here? Every time a creature dies by fall damage, it leaves one of these, and I can soak it up for bonus blood for Evilcraft. So they've basically been stockpiling for me automatically. And this is just something that's just been a really good work in progress synergy, and I really hope to use it at some point. But I'm going to have to let that stack just, I can do that simultaneously because that stack's going to take a while to actually cook. Like a serious amount of time. So let me just go around here and start soaking things up. Because if I remember right, I need a couple of these. I think I need glass panes. Or is it regular? No, it's regular glass. Okay, so I need that. I need spikes. Spikes is basically a dark gems with iron ingots, so that's fine. So I just need a piece of glass. Any glass will do. I could even just throw in yellow just because. Oh yeah, I needed the iron ingots, so that's something. Hello. I clicked, therefore, okay, thank you. See, if I remember right, something like this for the spikes. Yeah, thank you. And then I can get spikes and that for my... No, I'm wondering, is it easier for me to... I think it's less lag if I do it this way. I really think it is. Like, I think it's when I go into a block interface. Yeah, it's when I go into a block interface. So if I do everything from inside my own menus as possible, then I should be a lot better off. So let me just see how much blood I can take just by grabbing what they've already stockpiled for me. And there's some that's kind of in other areas too, because mobs have sometimes just leapt off of various edges. Yoink. Shift click for blood extraction. This is going pretty fast. How much? Oh my gosh, I'm already over a bucket and a half. They have really taken out a lot of enemies for me, which is just beautiful. I'm already at, oh wow. That is crazy. I am already at max for this particular blood extractor. Okay. That happened insanely fast. Okay, so let me prepare a few things that I need to do. I need that. I also need to use more of it with, I believe I need flint and steel to do this part. Yeah, going into this will definitely always be something that will lag me for a moment. And how do I still have another... Oh yeah, okay. Just keeping track of all my steps. But yeah, I'm gonna have just a boatload of blood just from what they've been doing. Okay. This is actually almost in the perfect shape. Because this is preferable to do with kind of a little plus sign arrangement. So let's... Oops, I fell in. Block lag. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Dark power gem. Okay, now I just need to grab some more from various fallen things. I don't even have to actually kill a mob because they've done this, well, at least not myself, because they've been smashing so many things that there's just so many blood stains everywhere. It's kind of ridiculous, actually, how much this is kind of piled up. I just need to kind of go a little blood hunting. It's all... see, there's a spot. There's a spot. They're all over the place. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't cleaned up this area, because you can't place a block on top of that. You'd have to break it, and I didn't want to disturb that as long as I could so that I could actually harvest it later. So now I can officially go filling all these holes. Because for a while there was like bloodstained blocks all over the place, and I needed to wait. Okay, is there any others I can see that I may have left behind? Because I need just a little bit to do what I need to do. Because I need to... Flint and steel, one of the blood blocks is they're hardened rather than while they're still fluid. And then I get the little shards. If I get the little shards, then I can create something very important, my blood infusion core, which is a crafting item that lets me get my... Aha, I knew I'd find some more. But it's a crafting item that lets me obtain my important utility blocks in the mod, like, oh, say, my blood infuser, which is humongously important to Evilcraft. And if I get Evilcraft going, I'll be able to obtain lots of bonus items and nifty, slightly evil gizmos, if not majorly evil gizmos. I mean, it is called Evilcraft, let's face it. But yeah, sometimes you just need to be at least a little bit on the villain style. This seems to be the one truly dark mod that I just seem to really get into. I thought I'd be able to hop up there, but I can't. I know, I can morph and fly at any time, which I may have to. You know, it would be better if I had a bird's eye view. It really would be. Okay, so let me pick out a form. Yeah, defeated a few of those periodically. But unfortunately, I think they don't actually fly right. Like, it doesn't register them as flying. Yeah, we have had some unfortunate accidents, although my favorite form this round, it seems to be a gas for various reasons. Okay, let's try that again. I do like how you get the warning that you cannot actually fit, and how it forbids you from even trying. But can I reach it from here? Now that I've spotted one. Yep. Okay, I can harvest them perfectly fine as a ghast. That's very nice to know. Because I kind of need this view because, again, there's just been so much stuff happening over. Just look at a lot of these craters. Some of these were formed from creeper or creeper girl explosions. Sometimes they'd hit the same spot multiple times and dig quite a crater. So it's happened. You know, as I'm going farther out, I'm finding out I'm just not getting as many. So I think I actually got a pretty good portion of what I could already. Because again, I've been using a guard block, and that's good for a lot of things, including there's a spot. Okay, stain remover, stain remover. I'm taking the stain. It's actually part of my payment. Thank you. I only remove blood stains. So this cleaning service does have a bit of a price, even if you don't know what it is. But yeah, as I was saying, the thing is that I could reach that on a diagonal. Nice. But yeah, I have the guard block set up, and that means they're not going very far. But they are, however, keeping me safe, making sure that invaders stay off my lawn, basically. Although I may build like a bigger base somewhere else, possibly in another dimension at some point. Maybe. I mean, there's ways I can do that. I think I've got better builder's wands in here, which makes it really cool. Wow, I'm already nearly full again. And now that I see it, well, to be perfectly fair, they may have assisted me in this one just a few moments ago. Can I reach? No, that was too far, so it tried going on to supply mode. It's not what I wanted. Okay, they're definitely making new spots, because I'm pretty sure I would have seen that one. I need to stop being aghast. I also need to remember what button I pressed to just instantly demorph. Caution, lag. Okay. To be perfectly fair, there seems to be a certain amount of morph lag that's always inherent. Just a little. Not too much, but it has to kind of recalculate what you're going to look like. Well, actually, that's not true. A lot of versions of it is almost instant, so it may be general entity lag because I've got so many things around here. Okay, so I'm full again. This is crazy. This is like one of the most perfect ways to do it, and because I need the blood shards for other things too, I might as well just collect some extra while I can. Come on. I have room. I have room. Please don't entity lag me. Thank you. Wow, that one was super lucky. Um, that was actually an incredible run on that. Okay. Will more of you harden, please? You're out in the harsh sunlight. You should be hardening pretty easily. I'll just look around and see if anybody happens to have some extra donations they've picked up. Hello, everybody. Donations? Donations, please. I don't need your papers, I just need your donations. Okay, I think they haven't gone far enough to do that, mostly. So, I think if I clear that up, it should help, because I don't think you can get blood staining on Shogoth ooze. I think it basically doesn't let you do it. Of course, in general, it doesn't like doing it on partial blocks. 25? That's pretty impressive. You can actually get a little bit more if you can silk touch the uh, solidified blood block, the hardened blood block, and cook it. So there is a way to get even more, but it's not really that necessary. Because you can kind of do it this way easy. Of course, I think I mean, sometimes if you need a little more efficiency, you never know, you might go for the whole thing. And let me recheck this. How many of these will I really need for all this stuff? By the way, it also counts as red dye, so you may see a few recipes that don't at first make sense, but in fact they actually do. See, so that's like 10, 12. I'm not counting things that are just using it as red, okay? Okay, I think it's official. I have more than enough, so it... Well... Yoink. I'll just take part of that back from my supply. Thank you very much. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to actually hold it in hand to use it. You can just have it in your inventory. In terms of, like, whenever you kill enemies getting blood. Ah, looks like my furnace has actually managed to go through. Nice. So, let's see how much a stack of these can actually take me. That was good for a quick foray into Evilcraft. And I have 2 coal left over. That's beautiful. That's the efficiency boost. Is it makes it where you don't have to use as much. Okay, I'm going to put these over here, this over here for now. It's best to keep your blood extractor on you at all times, even if you wind up maxing it out. It's just kind of part of how that goes. Oop, not the steak. Put that there. Thank you. Flint and steel, I might just keep that on me just because you never know when you need flint and steel. Okay, that should clear up a little space. And now I can see how much of it I'm going to be using with this. Okay. Better than diamond. Technically a lot of the uses of this are, by like a lot, although it does tend to use power. And that's another thing, I'm going to have to get some power production going. But that should be fairly easy by comparison. Okay, now I will need Wyvern Core and Wyvern Energy Core for this. How much do I need for the Wyvern Core? I need four of them as Draconic Cores, which themselves are 4 Draconium ingots, 4 gold ingots, and a diamond each. Okay, wait. That goes to... See, how many of those was for the other core? Okay, I need 4 of those. So I need to, like, use 16 of my ingots just to make 1 Wyvern Core. And I need a Wyvern Core each for the armor, then I'll need that. So it'll actually be more like 20 ingots. So this will go by super fast. So I'm going to have to be, like, mining in the end again very quickly. So let me see here. So since I need 4 of those, I'm going to need like 16 gold ingots. I need 4 diamonds. Yeah, even whenever you do use Project E to complement Draconic Evolution, it's a serious EMC sink. Like, massively powerful EMC sink. Like, it will just suck it up like a hot fudge sundae. So, luck with that. Okay, now let me see here. That was to... Okay, so the Wyvern Core needs a Nether Star. It's a good thing I beat the Wither already. It really is. I mean, seriously. But of course that's a Nether Star each, so that's kind of... I mean, it's an expensive mod, but you get a lot of performance out of it. Okay, inverted. It happens. Wyvern Core. Okay. Now, what else did I need with this? I needed a Wyvern Energy Core, which itself is 1 more Draconic Core, and then the rest is ingots and blocks of redstone. So that's not too bad, but I do need another Draconic Core. And those again are... Okay. So I'm not going to need nearly as much for this part. But it does kind of pile on pretty quickly. Hello? Oh yeah, that's right. Sometimes I forget that you have kind of a limitation as to how fast you can actually click an item out of your table. It's not lag. It is not lag. There's like a fundamental limit to how fast it registers a click whenever trying to get something out. It's just the way it works. Okay, now I need a diamond helmet just to get the helmet part. And if as long as I can test one piece of the armor, then that'll mean that I have succeeded in figuring out whether or not it'll work. So, of course, what I'm wearing right now is better than diamond for me. And it's got some other good traits too. Okay, so I got Draconic Core. I need to make that a Wyvern energy, a Wyvern energy core, or Draconic energy core. So I need 4 blocks of redstone and yeah, and the ingots. Okay, so I needed to make it that way. And of course, I got that inverted. There we go, Wyvern energy core. Okay, so let's assemble this real fast. There, that there, that there. To figure out how I'm going to power this. I got some good mods for that. Okay, Wyvern Helm. Okay. That ate more than a stack. And I'm going to have to do that over and over, so I'm probably going to be mining in the end again. I think... I mean, I know this can mine it up. I'm just trying to remember if I can use Fortune to get more. I think I can. Which means this one will be doing most of the job. Actually. I think I can also get more luck on this. Can I? Can I boost the luck even further? Because I'm not sure if I've maxed out how much all I can do. Because I may have to level it a bit. No, I can actually increase the luck a little bit more and give it luck 3. I just need about a little under 40 lapis. So whenever I go mining again, I will be ready. So I think I need about 33 lapis from what I remember. But yeah, see, this is me going as fast as I can, and it has a fundamental limit to how fast it lets you take it out. Because that was with no lag, I can tell. That was just straight up. I needed a few more. That's okay. It's okay, I needed 37. So I did not remember that right. But that's okay. That's why we have ability to do these things. Now I've got officially maxed out luck. I can use this to do that whenever. I needed to use this specifically to do a little mining in the Abyssal Wasteland. I can put that in there for now. I can always get it back if I have enough EMC. So, hence why I'd like doing this as a reserve. Okay, so I have that ready. I need to power this. Now, I'm trying to remember... And I was actually looking up how to do a Sir of the Fallen as everything that I needed. I might still be able to do that. I'm not sure, but I won't be able to go as far as I wanted to in testing those, at least until further notice. Okay, now, I'm trying to remember if I have thermal expansion here. No, I don't. I don't have thermal expansion, so I don't have the energetic infuser. Darn lips. The energetic infuser. That is an awesome way to transfer power into your items if you need to charge them up. Let's see, do I have a draconic infuser? I'll need to get to fusion crafting eventually for some good stuff. Well, at least I can craft the basic armor without it. Let me see here. Leggings, boots. Draconium chest is awesome, might add. I might go for that. It's one of the few things I know of that can actually beat an alchemical chest. It is just ridiculous. not seeing the block that I'm looking for. Yeah. Maybe they call it something else. Infuser? Machine infuser. RF tools. Might be able to do that. No, those aren't things. Infusion generator, no. Nope. Nope. Please give me something to infuse with. Energy infuser. Ah, that's it. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Because I need to be able to do that. Oh, really? Really? Okay. This could, be a slight problem. How expensive is this, really? So I'll need like I'll need like 4 of those at least. I might just be able to have enough to do this. Maybe, because these are... Well, actually, these are all Draconic cores, so they're above the Wyvern tier. No, these are the basic ones, so I should be able to have enough. I should be able to actually have enough to pull this off, because this requires a Draconic core, and after that it should be kind of fine. Now, as for actually making a generator, I have extra utilities, so I can generate a ton of power. I just hope it connects fine. That's all I need to worry about. So, what I need to do is I need to make myself about 16 of these. Get myself 4 diamonds. Again, so this is quite familiar. Okay. And I'll make myself those 4 cores. This time remembering that it kind of doesn't like doing it in the blocks, but it's okay doing it here. Okay, thank you. Now let me see, that recipe needed... And in my add, this thing can transfer energy super fast, so it's still good regardless of why I'm getting it. Okay, I need 4 blaze rods, 4 blocks of redstone. There's a reason why I'm doing it this way. Partially because of being of similar value, I realized they were going to be on the same page. Thank you. Okay. Particle generator is done. I need those. I need an enchantment table to spare, which is fine. Energy core stabilizer, I just need 4 diamonds for that. Okay. That's fair. Okay, do I have an enchantment table or not? Yes, I do. Okay. That's good. So I should be able to craft this up pretty quickly. Get myself on the way to infusing this thing. So if I can test that on Wyla, and it doesn't crash, this will be awesome. Because it has to be powered for your shields to work. I think you don't need any upgrades to have initial shields, but you can upgrade to obtain better ones. So that's something about it. Okay. Energy infuser. Okay, now I need generators. I need a good generator, a good solid generator. And that's one thing that Draconic Evolution doesn't do very well is generators. I mentioned it, that's the first one I run onto. Okay. Okay, I need... Yeah, I need these. These are the good generators. Which one do I really want to start out with? Because you kind of start out with a base generator and you go from there. I think you start out with the survival generator, and then you go out from other things. So... furnace, some more of that. Okay. This ought to be interesting, because they kind of use like a base block type design. It's weird how it actually works, or at least how it did in previous version. Because it was operating by having like a basic block that was then using NBT data to determine what it actually was otherwise. So it was kind of weird how that was working. So I need like redstone and iron. Okay, let's hope that I can get this into just the right configuration. Survival generator. Now, if I put this in here, what does it say? Machine block. See, I told you it used a base block that then did everything from there. It just calls it the machine block, but you can actually validly use that as a crafting item for certain things. It's just apparently what it uses. Now, I want to upgrade this to something really, really much. Can it at least work this way? How much capacity does this have? Quite a bit actually, so this might not be the best idea. I need something really, really powerful. So I'm gonna probably go Nether Star Generator if I can. Oh, but I need 5 Wither Skeleton Skulls. And the Furnace Generator. Okay, Furnace Generator is... Yeah, see, there, that needs a machine block. Okay. So I'm probably going to have to go between episodes, actually, and end off here, and I'm going to go slashing for Wither Skeleton Skulls. But the Nether Star Generator is one of the most powerful generators there is, by, like, a long shot. So, if I get that, there's, like, no way, and I mean, like, no way that I'm not going to be able to power this, except if I need to, like, connect it in some odd fashion or something like that. So, there's that, but other than that little detail of needing possibly wiring, which I don't believe that I do, I think I can do it by proximity. Like, just have the block next to each other and it automatically... Okay, they're powering up, that's nice. Okay, so I'm going to have everything that I need for this part, and then I'm going to do a little work, and preferably get myself into a position where I can then power up and get this thing like infused, because it's gonna need a lot of power. Like, that is one thing about Draconic Evolution, is it sucks up power like crazy. But when you get things powered, they're awesome. So I'm going to leave it to Cleaver. So I'm gonna go full warrior mode in the Nether for a while, and be back. When that happens, I'll probably be doing my experiment probably next episode, and seeing what will be able to happen with Wyla. In the meantime, I'll probably be getting some other stuff set up. I think next episode I'm probably going to be doing a bit more of Evilcraft and getting things started up with that, because if I can get enough resources together, I can do some pretty incredible stuff with it, and I'd really like to show that off. But for now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.